o'clock, the clock's just itching. Now the channel's live, no time for bitching. Weekdays grinding from 6 to 8. Catch the vibe, feel the energy, don't be late. Got the banter bumping, I'm spitting raw like a 25-yard. I hear the crowd roar from the borough streets to the yard where you stay. Get that kettle on Yorkshire tea every day. It's the Nutta bounce coming right this wave.
Morning, up. Morning, up. Morning, mate. Colin, sorry, Migsy, hope you're well, matey. What happened there? My song finished and just kicked me off. Trying to find out where there we have it. Feck knows. It's this new phone, isn't it, man? Is it working? I'm not talking like a Japanese film, mama, where I talk and then or I go, not how you doing? We went black. It wasn't my fault. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Oh, it's all good now. Good. I watched it back yesterday. I was like, then I was talking. I know I might need subtitles sometimes, but that's just borough accent. That's not to do with, yeah. Dubbed. Not dubbed, honest. Ooh, come on. Morning, Tommy. Hope you're well, mate. Morning, in full flow. Hope you're good, mate. What? You what? It's not that warm in the shed this morning. Let's have a look on the thermometer. 4 degrees. Not that bad, is it? Same as it was yesterday, 4 degrees. I'm getting a bit of a beard. Well, I need a shave, man. Not there. And Neil Braille soon. That'll be alright for me. I'll be alright. No, Malik, I wouldn't be able to feel Braille. It was bad enough trying to learn how to read English. Never mind trying to read Braille. Took me 50 years just to learn the English bit. Well, I didn't. About 44, 46-ish. Oh, I didn't cough. What he's been up to? Out and out. Well, I went to the dentist yesterday to find out I'm a month early. Goes in, gives my name, sits down. Lady pulls me over, shouts me over. She was like, "You're a little bit early." I'm like, "Oh yeah." "Oh, don't worry, I'll just sit here, I'll watch the telly." And she was like, "No." It's supposed to be here on the 16th of April. So yeah, I'm like 8 weeks early or something I was. I don't know English, only speak Scouse. Alright there, mate. Calm down. Calm down. Know what I mean, though, Migsy? Where the rest are? Smash that like. Hey, I can check the like as well now. I can check the likes. Could just do this, watch. Pitiful. Just under a fair years of pressed it, and one of them was me. Morning, Edible. How are you doing, Bobby? I seen that video of your dogs. Nice. When did you have them, Nike? When did you have their puppies? Not that I want one like Bobby. Why the fuck would I want a group? What is it? some fucking thing. Looked like one of them Malta. I don't know what it was. Info floor. I pressed it. Know what I mean? I don't miss things like that. Whoa. What is it? German Shepherd. That's what they were wearing. German Shepherd. I was trying to think what type of dogs they were. I don't like big dogs. You're only 6 weeks old. I like big dogs. I just don't never ever ever want to own a big dog. I like a little dog that you can like doesn't drag you down the road. That dog over there weighs twice the size. It's easy about 18 stone. Easy. It's fucking huge. Oh, it's huge. My neighbour, when he first moved in there, he bought the puppy. I think it's a cross between a cane corso and something else. And it used to look over the side of his wall like that, look over the top. Now he's got about a 5 foot fence. Dog still looks over the top of it. Just big head over the top of the thing. It's not, doesn't want to kill you or not. Like, it's a nice dog. Shouts at me when I go to the shop. I go to the shop with back, so I shout, Winston! But yeah, it just likes to stand and watch everything go by. Six weeks old. So how long do you have to be before they go? That's about 6 weeks, isn't it, when they go? All the puppies are sold autocorrect. Do just take them to the vet, get the first injection and microchip done. Then they've gone. Nice. When I bought Scout, I had to go and take them to the vets myself. What the lady had only done, she'd only put adult stuff on the back of their necks, and Scout had a big burn hole in his neck. I can imagine the rest of them did. When I went to the vet, that's what she said. The vet said some people, what they'll do is they'll put one drop of spot on or whatever it is on the puppy's necks instead of being fleed, when that's not really. Yeah. But yeah, and I get him microchipped. I got him microchipped and all that malarkey. But he was only 300 quid. So. That one sound like my dog was barking, but it's not. 2 dogs, a black lab called Jess and a border collie called Meg. I'm not ready. I wouldn't be ready for another one. I wouldn't like say. I don't think 2. We toyed with the idea of getting him a friend, but Scout doesn't need a friend. He's got a friend. It's called Nutta. We don't need another friend. Just my clipper. Choo, choo, choo. Behave, man. Oh, patch. Sorry about that. Morning, Jeddy. Hope you're well. Heartbreakers, but they bring you loads of love and happiness. They do. Which is why I've got the plan in full flow. I've been through. It's like traumatizing the kids every time somebody dies. You know what I mean? Especially Grace. So Grace's next pet, tortoise. Yay! The thing won't die. Tortoise has got to grow old with hair. You know what I mean? It'll definitely outlive me. And one of the pups called Picard. I've got to get him. No, why are you keeping him? Why? What do you want 3 dogs for? Why do you... Morning, Glenn. Hope you're well. Why do you need 3 dogs, Bob? I can imagine 3 dogs is quite a nuisance. And if you've got 3 big dogs, I mean, yeah, you can understand them. Like Michelle C, big up. She's got like loads of little dogs. That's okay. They don't even add up to one big dog. But no, I couldn't have three big dogs. Like Tobbs, he's got two big dogs. I couldn't have two. Like I couldn't have one. Too big. How we doing, Glenn? How we doing? Just got up. It's becking cold. Well, that's why it's cold. Doors open. I've got a massive garden. You've still got to massively walk them. I've got a massive garden compared to Scout. Scout's only little, massive. Well, it's big for me. My garden's big for me. It's a bigger garden than next door. If you take out there, they've got a big daft concrete bit where it used to have a car park. It's useless. Can't do nothing with that. Morning, Nessie. Hope you're well. My next door neighbour that way has got about a quarter of the size garden that I've got. He's like truly the corner. So he's only got a tiny sliver. How you doing, Nessie? How you doing? I would like a bigger garden, but I'm glad I've got the size of garden I've got. Decent size. It takes me forever to do it as it is. I've been up since 3 a.m. No eating on yet. Ooh. Why? Run out of gas? No, you won't have gas anyway. We'll leave in the flat. It'll be a lecky, won't it? I tell you what, Migsy, you probably won't have to. I was on the 15th floor. I never had to put my radiators on me. My flat was always hot, even when it was like winter. It was always hot. I had these big, like, concrete heater things. They were horrible anyway, but yeah, I didn't really ever turn them on. When I first moved in, I used the fire that was on the wall to cook to cook with for about 2 months, and I'm a cooker. And now I know that's what only happens on your first gaff, the first place you ever get to live. You're lucky if anybody even gives you a toaster, you know what I mean? But then get your second place. You move and people just decide that you need stuff. No, not cold. Pay direct debit for utilities. I can't. Can't run. What are you running for? Can't run, I think he said. Doesn't say. Can't run it. What are you doing? What the fuck was that? Oh, you can't run out of gas already. Oh, I was saying you can't run. Don't run out the window. Loads of floors up. Run out of gas or lecky. You can't run out of gas because you don't have none. You'll just have lecky, won't you? You don't have council flats with gas in. Well, I don't know. I've never seen any anyway. Yeah. I didn't even know I had an electric thing for about 6 months until in my first flat until it just went off. And then I went and seen the council and all that, and they were like, "Did you change electric users?" I didn't have a clue. It was the first flat I'd ever had. I didn't have a clue, so I ended up having to pay lots of went massive bills back then. It wasn't even that. I think my electric was something like £5.75 or something like that a month. A month. Morning, Godson, hope you well. I used to remember I used to go in the middle of the town, go in the Northern Electric. Is it Northern Electric? I think it was Northern Electric. And pay something like £5.75 every month for my electric. Didn't have no gas. Imagine paying that now, £5.75. Oh, the heating would be on all that. No wonder back in the day everybody had their heating on. The gas was working out. The electric was cheap as feck. problem that, but in it, Migsy, if you're used to having a gas cooker, we used to have a gas cooker all the time until the I had someone come round tea time. 380. For a garden gate in full flow, come and get me. Me and you should be able to make a gate between us. Well, I can pass you the hammer and stuff like that. I can carry wood. I can make a gate. I remember when I took my neighbour's gate before. I mean, he was a bit of a nuisance. I liked him, no, he was a good neighbour, but he was a bit of a nuisance. He used to torment me all around, try and play daft tricks and that on me. So I was bored one night and I just thought, I'll have a go. I just undone the screws on his gate and took it off. Just put it in my garden. Really good. Mine is the one I've got now is pretty good. First electric cooker we got was horrible. It just didn't cook nothing. But it did. It cooked everything. It just didn't cook it the way we liked it. Morning, Daniel Betty. But then we got another one, a new cooker. And that, yeah, it's spot on. It's also spot on because I can't burn anything, because if the cooker's on, if there's nothing touching the top, it won't go on. I like stuff like that. When I can't hurt myself. I had a look at that yesterday, that yin yang thing, whatever it's called. Skills saw. The skills saw. Need some skills to even undo it. I don't even know what it's perfect, man. Got radiators on, don't touch. Strike the t-shirt back on. Found my t-shirts yesterday. Said to Mrs. Nutter, where's my t-shirt? She was like, back in your drawer. They weren't. What had happened is my oldest son had took them upstairs, put them in his drawer. I've got one of those cookers that use a certain pan, what they're called. Man's called it something, a fusion hob. Is it not a fusion hob? Induction cooker. Yeah, induction cooker. That's what it's called, Migsy. Induction cooker. Good. Does the job, man. Does the job. Better than the other one we had. The other one was two different types of. It was like a cooker, and then on the top it was just the rings. You know what I mean? But there were two separate things. This one's one full cooker. Induction hob, you'll get it. Yeah, man, that's what I've got. One of them ones where it just can't even put your hand on it. Put your hand on it, it won't go. You can lean on it as hard as you want, and it won't go on till you put the pan on. Doesn't stop you burning nothing if you've got nothing in your pan. But I only use the rings on the cooker for use the air fry for everything else. Morning, Danny. Back's back out, keeps the shadows. But Jesus. What are you doing anyway? Trying to write some sort of book there, aren't you, Danny? Morning, Danny. A morning would have done like. So you're getting a little bit peed off yesterday because you weren't the only grey in the village. Oh, it's not warm, is it, people? It is definitely not warm. Definitely not fucking warm. When's it going to change? My dad was saying that yesterday. It's going to change, son. So it'll change soon. Into what? More rain? Yeah, so I had a visit off my dad yesterday. Being the only grey. Not allowed. Hey, Hey, make that person blue. Free up here. Same as yesterday, isn't it, Nessie? It was 4 here and 3 up there yesterday. It's cold, but it's like, it's the wind and that in it. That's what's making it really cold. How's you feeling today? No, how's your spots? How's your spots? 2 yesterday, yeah. We were 3 here. It was 2 yours yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. 1 below's. Morning, Missy. Are you watching, Missy? Why, aye. Morning, Geordie Kaz. Hope you're well. They say we're in for snow. Yeah, I'm ignoring them, me, Kaz. I don't believe them. I think if I don't believe them, it won't happen. I found a brilliant new show you would like. Yeah, Dad, definitely. Sean Bean. Got a bad show? Maybe my uncle. My uncle probably watches it anyway. Felt like Manus Farm. Exactly. Well, that's what it was like yesterday. Nessie walking out was like, was painfully cold, even though it, yeah, it was 4 by dinner time. It was still painfully cold. And I took the video of the pups. Same here. That's what it was like yesterday morning here, Bobby. It was like all crispy. But it was -1 wind chill. It's horrible, isn't it? Why? What's the point in that? I feel itchy and pain, and I dream of scratching posts. Wake up like this. Help me, help me. I had a dream that I was carrying something last night. Woke up thinking I'd put it down. I went to bed early as well. Me, I must have been in bed for 10. You say I woke up and I was like, oh, and I was, they say, for a good 2 minutes convinced I'd put something down. And I was thinking, what have I put? I'm looking on the window ledge thinking, have I put something on the window ledge? But yeah, I can't really remember all of the dream, but I know I was carrying something important that I wasn't supposed to lose. But that's me, innit? I'm not supposed to lose anything, but I lose bank cards twice a month, money, keys, phone. Well, phones. I lost my phone and found it, didn't I? What happened there? Oh, sorry, it's gone back on. Anybody who uses StreamYard, you will know there is still fact. They done some mad update that didn't work. All they done was move things about. They didn't fix the fact that half the time it doesn't work and you can't see the chat. Move your limbs, get your blood moving, 100%. Like say I said to you, this is why I'm cold. This is why I got the radiator on. But this finishes, walk the shop, come back, cup of tea, walk the dog, come back. Mrs. Nutter will tell me what I forgot from the shops. I go back to the shop, come back. All I do is feck and move. Morning in full flow, pet. Why I? StreamYard doesn't allow me to get on it. I'm really peed about it. Just if you've got the app, Bobby, delete the app, start again. Just always use the Google version. That's what I'm using now because same happened when I got this phone. Downloaded the StreamYards app eventually, but it wouldn't let me to begin with, and then it just wouldn't let me start anything with it. Have you used StreamYard since New Year's Eve? Was it rough and Nessie? Was it rough? New Year's Eve, it's not the same no more, is it? Not the same. You could walk around the estate and get a can in every single person's house. Now you walk in anybody's house on the estate and they're like, what you doing? It's a private party. We haven't invited people. Be careful of lives today. It's gone to new levels of whatever that is. What's that mean then, Danny? Was it? Why can't I'll go anywhere I want, Danny? I can do this, Danny. You can't do this. I can go anywhere I want. What have you done now? Exactly, isn't it? Got wrong from you, did you? What did they tell you weren't allowed to go live for a couple of days? Because all I do is delete them, me, Nessie. I get wronged for music once a week. I just delete the live. I don't mind, like I say, if they said to me, pee off. It's only that the Glen that fucks me up. Put the Glen on, it goes mad. YouTube are like, no, you're not allowed. Do you know what I got done for before about Nessie? Me singing. I was singing, I like tall speakers. I like smoke. They blocked the laugh. Just start another one. It won't be. They won't do now. Yeah, I was singing Cliff Richard, and I got copyrighted. And then when you go on your thingy, it says you can just delete the bit that their thing's copyrighted. Then when I looked what the bit was, it was me singing. I was like, just delete the entire laugh. It should be daft. But you can go in your studio, Nessie. If you ever like say you do a couple of hour live, but you have a couple of musics on, and you just put delete the copyright bits and it takes them out. It means somebody with a jaw suspiciously like Clink. As Eve died a death not on. Exactly what you did, didn't you, back in the day? I think up until me being about 22-ish, 23-ish, doors were open. Doors were open. You walk past and people would say, Happy New Year, would you like a drink? Now the doors are shut. If there's a party going on in there, even if you know the people, you knock, oh no, we're not really doing nothing. Come on, Philly Fresh, up the borough, my mate, up the borough. And the borough may be going up. No reason why we can't.
Up the borough's going up, the borough's going up to stay. Hey! Up the borough.
I know. Do you make money from your channel? No. I'm not monetized, Glenn. I pay money to come on here. I pay £44 a month for my StreamYards. I occasionally get a morning, Evie. I occasionally get your donation on my PayPal. Not much, but yeah, I always put it straight towards my StreamYards. What a tune. You know it, don't you? You know it. Do, 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 do. Morning, whoever done that. Anything, anywhere planned? I know it's a bit cold like Nessie, but you going anywhere, doing any more videos? I haven't even looked. Morning, Geordie, hope you're well. Enter the Ed mod. Danny, oh. How we doing, Geordie? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. I used to love watching the fireworks. You used to, I think you used to. River Thames at New Year's Eve. My dad lived on he lived on a boat in London anyway, not like Mark Kelly did. One of them longboat things, houseboat, whatever it's called. Back in the day. Somebody coughing. Maybe it's next week. But it'll be indoors. See, that's the thing you could do, Nessie. Have a look for. Go to that place where Robert took me. It's like a massive antiques place. I thought it was second-hand place when we went in. Cheers, mates.
Good morning, Britain. It has just gone 6:30. Welcome.
Good morning, Nutters. Yeah, go to that place where Robert took me. It must be near you because it was near Robert. No, Evie, to be honest, I tolerate you coming in and saying hello, and I don't mind being nice to you, but mate, I've been sent God knows how many screenshots of you calling me names in chats and stuff like that. So no, not really. But morning, you're always welcome to come and say hello and have a cup of tea with everybody. But let's say maybe the Transport Museum or the Art Gallery. See, I should go to the Art Gallery down there, shouldn't I? In Borough, but I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know. I've never. I've been in it twice, and wasn't very much in there, to be honest. But Transport Museum, yeah, man. I wanted to make a video in the museum near us. Oh, you did? Weird. No, you did, Evie. I've got the screenshots, matey. I've got the screenshots. I like the Sean Bean bed show. I'll have a look. Well, no, I'm planning a trip to Edinburgh to go down the vaults again. Come get me, Bobby. I'll go with you. What's a vault? What's a vault like? What is it? I went to Edinburgh before, but really we only just went to my neighbour's son's house and a couple of pubs. Good night, time, Evie and Danny out. Morning, Dodge. How you doing, matey? No, time out for head mods. Just for 5 minutes, Dodge. Danny's like, I don't mind. I don't mind being timed out. I put my smoke down. I put it somewhere, I think. Never mind. Tunnels under end where people live. Oh, yeah. They live there. Edwin, how you doing, matey? How you doing? I love me some Queen Nessie. Queen Nessie's cat loves a bit of Nutta. There you go. Colin knows. Dodge knows. Dodge has been in these since the beginning there, Migsy. He said, I think Dodge has probably been subscribed to me for the entire time I've been doing videos and lives. As you have you been in them? There and boss, it's supposed to be most haunted place in Edinburgh. Evie, let's just not get into it. But guess what? Where you were calling me names, you're a mod. So you went. It was nobody else changing the name to be you, matey. It wasn't. It wasn't you. Anybody but you. It was in Tobbs's, and you're an Ed mod. And if there was any fake Evie in there, you'd time it out. And yeah, let's not get in. I'm not going to argue with you, Evie. We'll just move on. And if you don't like me, you don't like me. That's it. Innit? That's it. So we can't all like each other. And I don't mind people, like say, if they don't like me, they don't like me. I'm not really bothered. But just, we go around chats calling me names. And remember that on here, if you've got a channel, anybody even ever says, well, what a dickhead, somebody will send you a screenshot. You know what I mean? I'm not getting into arguments on YouTube. No bother, Dodge. Like I say, I'm not getting into the is that you? Yeah. Danny Hood is BB. his newest name. It'll be a different name tomorrow. There's been plenty of people coming to you who didn't like me like Dodge, isn't there? Evie, let's just move on. It's not weird. I've got the screenshot. Not weird. It's not weird at all. It's not weird. People saying yesterday that you're not just doing it in Torbs, you're doing it in other channels where you've got a spanner. So lately, I'm not sure, Dodge. I'm not sure. Because you never can be sure on here, can you? Say there's people come in, they love it. People come in, everybody who came in, yeah, we love Nutta. Didn't stop me getting loads of mad stuff done to me, did it? By some YouTuber, phoning schools and phoning police and phoning me constantly and stuff like that. But yeah, we've been quiet, like it's been quiet for a while. I do my best, Blue. As you know, Dodge, I keep out the drama. It's got no, I don't really care. I've got a life to live and stuff like that. That ain't me. Okay. Morning, Matt. Going round in circles, aren't we? So it's pointless on not doing this to circles. Morning, Mickey. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, Mickey. Like I say, I'd rather you didn't be calling people names. Just come and have a cup of tea, morning, everybody. We don't like people. We don't like people. Move on, exactly, Geordie. We're all grown-ups. We're all grown-ups. Have you been back in case? No, have a feck, Philly. I'm not going back in there to get shouted at. There was a first, well, it wasn't, sorry, it was the second channel I've ever been in where I was abused. Just called loads of names and then blocked. Bobby's El Diablo, Dodge, that's Bobby. Edible, we call him, Edible. So, God, I didn't even know YouTube channels like that existed. I went in and said, hello, Gert. I've heard you do lovely laughs. Troll, I've got your face. I've screenshotted your face. I used to went in, said hello, didn't even say you do good laughs or anything. She started, oh, hello, Easter, have you seen this and me cat and this? Nothing to dislike about Noah. Glenn, 100% there'll be people who don't like me. I'm not, I'm daft, but I'm not daft enough to think that everybody loves me. You was gated. Dun, 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 dun. Just dance. Gets for it. Get kidnapping pizza people is worse. But like I say, she probably is a lovely lady. I probably just caught her on a bad day, but I don't know. She's definitely mad. Choppers, are we doing Porky? Hope you're well, Porky. She getted me. I said hello. That's all I said was hello. And then she said, who sent you? And I said, oh, Mr. Beautiful. Yes, Bruce, hope you're well, matey. Yeah, I said it. All I said was hello. And I said, oh. No, I said hello. And she called me a troll, didn't she? And I said, Mr. BB said you do good laughs. She just started shouting at me more. Yeah, we could do something about that. What do you mean about my eyebrows? These are legendary, these. In fact, they have been shaved. If you look, Mrs. Nutter shaved them the other week. Well, a week ago maybe. It's all good. It's all good. She was going to block me because I had kids. The eyebrows I found, Mrs. Nutter trimmed them. She definitely did. Yeah, she took them down, Evie. Mickey, I'd rather you do any pulling in a different chat, mate. Not here. This is not for arguing. Like I say, even if it's my argument, I don't want to argue with anybody. I keep away from the channels. And well, I just got can't remember who it was. Mr. Beautiful and somebody else recommended Get. And like I say, she probably is a lovely lady. Cheers, Mickey. Like I say, it's not the channel for it. Simple. Pull her up in Tyrone's about modding in Tyrone's. Like a tapped out. She didn't move with any parents that night. She fell out with her mum. Top of the league. What was the score last night, Paul? Yeah, it was about 4-0, wasn't it? Yeah, there's a lot of them lately, Flo. Morning, Stevie boy. Hope you're well. I've had to undo it. I just leave it usually to my head mods. And I haven't really got a spanner anywhere. And when I have got it, I never time people out. I don't need to. I don't use it like that. I know there's other people who do that type of stuff and sort chats out. Half the time I can't read the chat anyway. Nessie, top notch. Bottom of the league, up the saggies, down the backies, up the border, up the border. Stevie's a top Scottish bloke. He's not from Scotland, from Ireland, isn't he? Scottish. Oh, he's from Ireland. Itchy foot. Ooh, I thought we'd missed it. Oh no, the kids. Snow's coming, I know. Kaz was saying that. Must be at Newcastle first because it was two Joys that have said it. Unless you get better weather forecast than we do. Are you still going to do a pond in your garden? No, Philly, I'm not doing a pond now. I'm going to plant another 2 trees, I think. He was born in Birmingham, Mr. Nutter. In the cat next to me. Changed his name to include the man. Yeah, whatever. Me and Stevie been together since the beginning. Like Peaky Blinders. There's not a claw mod. Snow equals 2 t-shirts. Morning, Ice. Hope you're well. Ice, to do me a favour because I deleted all them. If you send me them back, I'll send them over and then, yeah, somebody else can sort it out. He calls me Pinky and I call him Brain. It was definitely never going to be the other way around, was it? Mouse, exactly. Ice to my bestie here. Oh, Yeah, you best behave. Heister's woke up now. You woke him up. We were doing well there as well. We nearly got 7 o'clock. I'm not a mod anyway, so don't be blaming me. Yeah, Danny's not a mod anywhere. To be honest, he isn't. So he couldn't change his name somewhere blue to anybody else that's blue. He couldn't because he hasn't got a mod anywhere. Got them all took. It's just started raining. Man, that was strange. That wasn't the ginger cat. That was a massive black cat. That was nearly the size of Poppadom. That. Well, it might have been. Oof. It was scratching at the door, and then when I opened the door, it ran off. Well, morning, Matt. That was massive, that cat. I hope it was a cat. Whatever it was, it skittled over that fence. Mate. Oh, I like that cat. Come back, cat. We'll have you. We'll keep that one. Oh, see, I don't like big dogs, but I like big cats. Cat territory battles. Mate, that was a massive black cat, that one, Danny. Huge. Fucking huge. Black Panther. The Beast of Butter. The Beast of Butter. I wonder if it'll come back. Sorry, Missy, but I'm talking to another cat. So not you into big pussy then. No, I've told yous. I like big mugs and I cannot lie. I'm definitely not a leg man. Let's just say that. It will be a dog. Put your glasses on. But how did it get over the fence? I said it was a dog. No, you can't get underneath my fence out there. My Hurricane Maguire. He can't. Yeah, he can't do now. He's got a broken rib. It's like that. Sit back. Feel like you're trying to see out the phone. I'm looking so I can see what you're doing, Geordie. I'm trying to concentrate on the thing. Know what I mean? Doing it properly. I add a 147. Oh, snooker. I don't like snooker. It's too big. It's too big. No, I had a 147. I had that Udito. I like pool. I don't mind pool. Paul, you still collecting. Bobby, he never collected any. He collected about as much as I did. What was it I was supposed to be getting? Protection money, wasn't it? Paul, he's collected about as much protection money as I collected, rent as I collect protection money. Another blatant lie made up about me. People pay me to protect them. Oh, yeah. A 5'4". I could be half a bodyguard from the waist down. The joke, not your broken rib. must be so. I know. You're saying it must be so. You're itching your back against walls and everything. Only thing is clicks jams between his toes. No, don't forget, I've got laser sharks and protection. Bobby, that was one of the lads I was really, really gutted about. Soon as I found out, I thought, listen, I don't even want to go and visit Bobby now. I thought he had a moon base and sharks. Same as Mick Johnson. I'm sure he told me when I met him, come where I live. You can swim with sharks. I can't swim. I was going to get a boat. You know what I mean? Turns out he hasn't got sharks where he lives. He's not even in the Middle East. He collects fluff in his belly button. Why is it always blue? I think it's because you got genes. Do you not think? I don't know why. As your tailor have, nope, it will be coming the 9th. I think that's Monday. But I do have everything I need here for it. I've got the house, the light, the food, everything. Not much different to what the lizard needs. Or the African land snail I used to have. I've had all sorts. Stick insect that hasn't got much different. It hasn't got a heat mat, but it's got a little light and what have you. You'll drop it. Mate, try not to drop that geckos and you're holding on to it right and it's like it just jumps on you and it sticks on everything. Will I get me the new? I don't know about Monday. I think maybe we'll wait until the weather warms up a little bit and that tortoises aren't the best with cold or quick changes of temperature. So, but yeah, I have shown the gecko on here because the gecko really only needs to be in room temperature and it drops below that on the night. So, not the crested geckos anyway. Crested gecko don't really need a heat mat if your house has always got radiators on. But at some point, I will definitely be making a video or bringing him onto a sorry to girl, hair onto a lav. Pokey, where you dreaming, mate? I've never really been into snooker. It was yeah. It's coming by special courier. Yeah, no, not post. You can't post one of them, can you? It's not like you can just post a tortoise. But yeah, buy a cat. Morning, I hope you well. Morning, Gregory. But yeah, a courier pick up and drop off. I've done it before with fish and stuff like that. Not the cheapest way to send anything, but you can find cheap couriers. I always think in snooker, the band being able to put. Do you know what it is with snooker? It's just too big. I mean, I'm only small, so I'm breaking off and I need a rest. No, I'm always getting the big long cue out over your shoulder like that. Dream, 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 dream. When JPM was playing a load of music like that one of the other night, I thought, what's he doing? I think it was Ginger that said, put some reggae on, then it got better. Big up JPM, but he was playing really old music the other night. Old music. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. See? I think I could be able to learn to play the guitar like this. Somebody needs to teach me how to play the guitar. I had a look at this. I can't do this saw, you know. You're going to have to come and do it. I haven't got a clue what I'm supposed to be hitting with the chisel. I've been told to hit it with a chisel, but I haven't got hitting it with a chisel. Oh, Dad said, "Oh, just get a screwdriver and a hammer." Oh dear. So yeah, you'll have to come and fix it. So I can cut all the wood up. Then we can have a fire. Right. The yinging saw is still broke. Skill. Is it called a skill saw? Still saw. Still score. Still. Something like that, right? The saw. Apparently, if you hit it with a chisel or a hammer or a screwdriver, or you hit it with something, I'll be able to take the wheel off and then twist it back on. But I haven't got a clue. Doesn't look like anything I can be doing. Still. This is why I can't read it, Matt. I heard that I was hit with a chisel. Hit the whatever that saw's called. Hit the saw with a chisel, apparently, to take it off. I still don't know that word. STI. So like sti. High. Sti high. Circular saw. It's like a ginging saw, man. It's a ginging saw. You press on, it goes ging, ging. Oh, look what you made me do. Smashed everything. Kicking off on that. This thing there. This. I've got a thing. What's it called? Spanner. That's what it's called. I've got a spanner. I haven't got a chisel. Right, where am I supposed to put this now? Pick this up. Put that on there. You go on that shelf. Stop messing about. Put my sticks over here. I don't know what I need to do. Sticks in that corner. That makes the fire burn proper bright. Just hold on. Danger. Who give him the saw urban? He didn't. I bought it from Crack Generators, didn't I? 30 quid. Geordie, give me a saw, give me a proper saw. And did he give me a drill? I've got a drill in here somewhere. Where did my drill go? Don't let him plug it in. It's broke, Matt. I plug in, it goes. Does this. The thing flaps all over. Doesn't work. I've got a saw. Where's my drill? I've got a drill. Could be using a drill. Not thought about. Could be using a drill. Oh, look what I found. I told you in full flow. Look, here's still pigeon cack. Still pigeon cack on that. Ooh, this is where they were supposed to live. They didn't ever live in it. Never lived in it. Oh, look, there's all sorts down here. You watch. Look at this. What are you going to find me pork chops mask? Hey. Hey up, buddy. What for that so broke? Yep, it rubs off. But it does, doesn't it? It does. To be honest, Matt, you're right. You are right. It does look more like gamer. Come on, natural. Let's have a bum. Yeah. Where'd my smoke go? Where'd I put my smoke? Looks like Tobbs. 7. It is, Danny, it is.
Hey. Hey. Yo. Hey. Good morning, Nutters. Welcome to the Nutta Show, where everyone's nice friend or foe. We have top mods though, watch the rest. His name is a star, and he's the best. Now the Nick J, he's from Thailand. He walks barefoot in the golden sand. Walks around in this mankini. Mate, you some socks, you're kinda teeny. Urban Geordie, his thinking's kinda raw. Cause who else would trust Nutta with a sword? Urban, what was you thinking? Had you been drinking? Not to stop going on about the 10. Cause you have pork chops yapping on about the red. Pork chops the guy that supports Rockdale. Sometime I wonder if he's actually male. Mrs. Nutta is the best, Lord, he wears a string vest. Mr. Baby, he's as hard as tin. He makes Nutta put lotion on the skin. Please be nice in the chat, it's fair to say, or you'll get timed out for the day. But what about Gritzy that you may ask? Fuck Gritzy, cause he's a grass.
Oh, that was good time on money. Let's see where I put my spotlight. Get another one. Till I find that one. But this is not really tools. Well. With the grass. If I was watching Tobbs laugh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You spelled grass wrong, Eben. Well, the cat didn't come back, did he? Wonder if it went over next door. Can it be next door's dog? Next door's dog's tiny that cannot get over a fence. But yeah. Wouldn't mind seeing that in the light because it probably wasn't even black. It was probably just a big cat. Probably any colour but black. I'm just blind. Well, got my head torch out. I was like that. Will you get the cat to have a look what that is? Who? Catch you later. Have a lovely day, mate. You have a lovely day, Kaz. Oh, there's no tea left. Only you was drinking my tea when I went to get the kids. Shocking behaviour. Let me have a look at this. Let me have a look at that. And then that, I think it is. What do you mean? We don't want that. Browser. Get back. Pressing too many buttons. Get off it. I don't know how to do that. I think I may have to use public transport. Oh no, what's happening to your car? Nixie. Is that Eric Bristow darts player? I mate's dad was a darts player. Stuart Stamp, he was called. Big up, Stu. Sadly no longer with us, but yeah, man, what a character he was. What a character. Does me nothing. It's take care, not TC. I was a champion darts player. I scored 180. In fact, I am 100% certain that I did see Easter a lot on a darts program. 100% Easter Volley's special prize. So I think Easter was on a darts program. I don't know whether he was a darts player. Look what you could have won. No. You're lying too, Porky. Yeah. I want to believe. What in? Public transport. I like public transport. Buses are all right. I always seem to sit next to the weird person, but that's the same as on trains. I get on the train and people just get on, and sit next to me that are weird. When I went to see Geordie, didn't I, the first time I got on the train to get back, and Captain Jack Sparrow didn't sit next to me. He perched opposite me. He sat like this, right? He's on the train bus, on the chair, like this, doing this. I looked at him, I said, you best get your feet off them chairs. People need to sit on that, Next thing, the security guards came in. They escorted him off at the next stop. What's he doing, him? He was dressed up as Captain Jack Sparrow. Kneeling on the pecking thing. Rambo got blue dragon, Airman got blue badge. Airman got a bus pass. Rambo gets blue badge, Airman gets bus pass. Maybe they're going to meet each other. Take the wings off 3 flies with 1 dart. Ooh. That's Mick Johnson, isn't it? Mick Johnson, he can take the wings off a fly with a pair of chopsticks. Like that. Can also make a bonsai. Where does Mick Johnson anyway? He came in, said hello, and then he disappeared. I think he came and said hello. I'm sure I said hello to him. The whack stuff in your eyes. Can't see to drive. Oh, have you going to get your glaucoma thing done, Geordie? I have to do that, but somebody has to take me in a car and bring me back, because you go and get drops for glaucoma in your eyes, and then you can't see for about 6 hours. Everything's really, really bright. It's all right after that, but you can't see, but it's just like all white in your eyes. I was Pool's trick shot champion. Pocket billiards. It's about it, Porky. I've heard you're a wizard with balls. Just not my thing. Stop making me laugh. It bloody hurts. Don't look at me. I'm not making you laugh. I'm just saying hello. I look what time it was there. I'm like, saying hello. I'm trying to sit back because Geordie said I'm trying to climb through this phone. I haven't. It's not my fault. You would put the white net shot of vodka. Ooh. So I'm trying to get a lift. I'm not going. I'm not Dan. Don't go no more. Do I, Leicester? They haven't sent me an appointment for years. I'm glad. I don't really need to be going and getting stuff stuck in my eyeballs. What's wrong with them? Poggy, you want to see pool world champion? Mate, I tell you what, let's have a meet up, Parky. You come get me in your car, or Miggsy, you come get me. We'll go and get the Parky, whichever one, yeah. Three of us go to a pub. We'll play pool. Used to walk out with no trainees. You'll owe me 72 Mars bars. I once drove 140 miles blindfolded. I could do that. Come over to our house and we'll try. Bring your car, Leicester. And I'll try see how far I can drive blindfolded. Obviously, I haven't got a car, so we'll have to use yours. I used to ask Rambo. He says to me, don't even bother. No, we go in pubs and I go on the pool table. He's like, don't. Stop being daft. I usually lose the first match deliberately. Deliberately. They just, yeah, put your money in and lose it. Two-time 8-ball world pool champion. Or what we can do is you play. I play Rambo. Rambo's not very good at pool, but he plays it. And what I do is I let Rambo beat me. Then whoever's on next will beat Rambo. Then I'll have my name back on. Pocket pools, doubles champion, and he plays in, oh God, Garth Hibbert from Southport, UK. I'm not Googling anything, Miggsy, especially none of you YouTubers tell me to Google, because that would be stupid. Who's the crap goalie we've got from Hughes, Dodge? We've got 3 goalkeepers now, but like I said last night, I always would like to think you've got 3 goalkeepers in the squad, because guaranteed one will get injured, the other one will get injured. He's a Sunday League legend. He'll be all right at Borough then. Birds of a feather, Eister. Is that why most of the good players leave Newcastle? Birds fly off. They all go to good teams, don't they? If Winsmith ever starts, you're going to lose. Or cheers. Cheers. Maybe we bought him because he can make tea. Or he can get cheap fire sticks or something. It is Middlesbrough, remember. I've got to fly now. Mick, show me how you do that trick. I thought as much, Dodge. This is what I used to was saying. I will politely say nout. I think you can only politely say no, can't you? Morning, T1. I think you can't be quiet, but like rude. Are we doing T1? Up early, mate. You up early? When you got Jordan Pickford, England's #1. Are you top of the league, like? Is he a good goalkeeper? So I don't know, are we top of the league, Eister? Are we top of the league? I'm not sure. I think we're second. Kids got a school trip. Oh, I've just had to pay 30 quid. 30 quid? Said to my son, are you going on one? He was like, not that I know of. But to be honest, my son's like, go to school, I do what they need me to do, and then I come home. And that's exactly what his teacher was like. She was like, he could do better, but he comes and he does what's asked of him. I was like, well, what more do you want him to do? She was like, well, he could excel and he could be much better if he would just apply. And no, you ask him to do something, he does it. That's what I don't get it. But never mind. Not like when we went in it, when we took our mums to the parents' evening, they went in and they said, like, Peter, he's a nuisance, he's a distraction from class. Um, we have put in place some steps to stop him, which is why he goes to the library every time he's supposed to do French or RE, or quite a few anyway. There's a few lessons I had to go to the library for. I'm going for Middlesbrough. I think we'll come second, myself, T1. I think we will come second. Hopefully we come second. I wouldn't like to come third and be in the playoffs. I just turn my something channel. Who and what Nutter is. Hello, matey. Hello, and son. I hope you're well. I saw you on your mum's video. Very good, very good. That's the type of content your mum could do well with on the channel. Seeing stuff. There's lots of history around where she lives. Be amazing. I'm from Middlesbrough in England. Northeast of England. But yeah, it's good to see you on a video. It's good to, hopefully your mum's told you off and you won't be being naughty anymore. Little slap on the back of the head. We are top of the league. There you go. England has the best league setup in the world. Definitely T1. Definitely. The old question of any Celtic and Rangers supporter, where do you think they'd be in the English leagues? I think there'd be a championship. Both be championship teams, to be honest. What is Nutter on? I'm still not sure. You look like it. See, I've watched little tiny snippets like shorts of Peaky Blinders, but I've never watched the episode. Mrs. Nutter tried to get me to watch it. I don't watch the telly. But they're from Birmingham. They're Brummies. We're eventually going to get in. But what would happen if you started in the English League? Would they make you start in League Two? I think that would be fair. I mean, we do have Swansea, Wrexham, Cardiff. They're all from Wales. I can't remember. What was it? Was it Berwick? Was it Berwick Rovers that was in the English League, boy, in Scotland? Not sure. I'm like that. I tried to explain. I'm bottled. Well, then he's yeah. What does he do? But what does he do, Mum? He sits in the shed. He sometimes sets fire to his face. He falls over. He hurts himself, and he just say hello, drink tea. I drink me tea, and I like big mugs, and I cannot lie. Woohoo. Wave your mugs, people. Wave your mugs. It's not easy to describe. No, definitely not. Baggies will be playing Rochdale soon. What the English folk don't realise how big the old. We do. We've got, like say, massive ones in England, haven't you? I said, he's a fisherman. He's a fireman. Oh yeah, I'm definitely have a fire. Anything needs setting on fire, they bring it to me. People get a new kitchen, I end up with the old kitchen to set fire to. When he should, I make fires whenever. Well, listen, I've read the rules, and I didn't read the rules. Googled the rules, and the rules say, as long as you're only burning paper, cardboard, or wood, or garden rubbish, then there is no time where you can't have a garden fire. What it says is be to consider others. That's what it says. It says, as there's no official time to have a garden fire. It says, as long as you're only burning cardboard, paper, wood, and garden rubbish, then just be considerate. I do consider people. I considered Yes, there's people. But when I'm having a fire, it's usually burning something for one of the neighbours anyway, so they can't whinge. That's one thing, Matt, I've never seen done and I've never done is light a fart. And I've never even seen anybody light a fart. Apart from on like the telly. But I also think if anybody was, I would probably volley the clipper and it'd end up somewhere it shouldn't. I don't want to see somebody lighting a fart in front of me. I think it would be disgusting. You should excuse yourself when you're going to fart anyway, not light it on fire. You know what I mean? Rude. Imagine you just stand there and someone gives it one of me out 2 seconds. You'd be like, scruff. Probably why I've never seen it. Probably people are like, don't fart me, you know. Scruff. Have you ever done that, Nessie? Have you ever lit one of your farts? Oh, he made his own channel now. Definitely put his link in, and because I will definitely subscribe right there now. Do all of the old things around your mum, not just your mum, but the old, like the history stuff near where she lives. No, I mean it's in Turkey. There's any amount of history in Turkey, you know. Been going for years, Turkey. Grit's never on time. Grit doesn't get up until it's in the nest. No, and what they do is they go ring the bell, and that's for medication. Then Grit gets up. Where's me pudding? Where's me pudding? Wanders out of his room. You know what I mean? So we know. Yes, there we go. I'm going to go and subscribe. Everybody, have a look. Oh, pressed the wrong fucking button there, didn't I? See, I've got two phones now. I'm only on it. Right, I will have a look at one of your videos after. Josh, morning, Josh. I will have a look at one of your videos in a bit and shot one on my community post. Share you. I don't know how many people you get off me sharing you like, but even if you get two, it's two new people. Subbed, there you go. Buy your weapons dealer. February already in it, and it's the smallest month of the year. So, bosh, you've gone straight through it. Unfortunately, both of my daughters were born in February, so the smallest month starts with 2 birthdays. I've got a sister-in-law and a niece. It's like February's just full of birthdays, and it's the shortest month. Why for? Oh, Rambo's birthday as well. My mate's birthday. Davy Wilson's birthday as well. Easter, that's in February. I'm the English shot. You spelled shit wrong, Porky. Where's Sparky like? Morning, Sparky. No, there's no Sparky in there. What are you doing, you? He's just saying hello to people who aren't even there, isn't he? Never mind. I used to have 2 Weetabix or something. You're a diva when you're hungry. Don't want any more birthdays. You do want some more birthdays because you want some more grandkids. And that's more birthdays. Something wrong with you in the Easter. What you just saying hello to random people for? I can do that. Hello, Tony P. Know what I mean? He couldn't lift a shot put 100%. I mean, come on. Well, then again, I think Porky was more like javelin man, know what I mean? Definitely, because I mean, look at him, he looks like a javelin, doesn't he? Could pick him up and just fling him across the road. Fly, Porky, fly. I want time to stand still now, Nutta. Oh, no. I don't mind getting older, me. All the people you could have picked. And you picked. You pick Tony P. I was just trying to think of a YouTuber that we don't see much of and doesn't come in. It could be, couldn't he? He could be saying goodbye to Debs. Bye, Debs. Them arms are weapons. Don't look at me. Porky's arms, definitely not weapons. He said he'd get his guns out. I didn't think he meant like, you know, a water pistol with cap gun. Better than your own. Let's see what you say at 62. I'll still be cracking at 62, me, and I'll be juggling on the block and all that. Come on. Be knocking on Eister's door and everything at 62 still. Well, if Eister's still here at 62. You can ask Eister and that, and they'll tell you that I'm hard to get rid of me. I won't go nowhere. Stubborn. I'll be one of them old granddads that they're like, oh, how old is he? Is he still here? Grandad Nutter's at 110. 110? You might, I've got a kid. Listen, I've got 2 kids. I'm already ready, me, and I'm prepared. Watch this. Oh, God. This one's a weird one. I've got this is my Scottish stick, bought in Scotland. It come from a Scottish tree. I asked the lady who sold me it just to make sure. I looked at both ends. It didn't say made in China, so it's definitely from Scotland. This one, like Gandalf's staff, this. Thou shalt not pass. It looks like it's got a snake on it, look. Then it's got a face. Look at the face down here. Then, which way you put this way, I think. Look a bit like an owl. On the bottom, you can't see. Look, different face. Tia! Oh, I hit myself in the eye with my stick. I hit myself in the eye with the stick. I'm blind. I'm blind. You can't see, man. You can't see. Just whack myself in the eye with the stick. Nice bit of fight. Hey, Tim Draycott made that second one. This one is a proper stick. Look, my eyes watering and everything now. That was not a good idea, was it? Stick back and stick in it. You did that, Eister. From a Scottish, I don't know what type of tree it is. Scottish tree. That's T1, he was there. When I bought it, went out. Give the ground a good slapping with it and all. I tried it out. Written my name in the car park with it. It's a proper Scottish stick. Up high in the skies again. Napping up, feel alive again. Oh, come on. Morning, Patrick. What do we do, matey? Patrick, how come you not blue? What happened? Go to channel. Mr. Real Patrick. I see you there. No, come back. Stand still, Patrick. Stand still. What are you moving about for? I did the moderator. Say hello again. What happened to you? How come you not pour me right in the fucking eye? What was the point in that? Morning, Paddy. How we doing? How we doing? How cold's it where you are, Paddy? Because it's like freezing here. It's not freezing. It's 4 degrees, but it's cold. That's T1. Users T1, Patrick. I've met T1 in real life, you know, Patrick. He's a wonderful gentleman. Has all his manners and all that. Not like Eister. It's cold here in Manchester. I've been to Manchester. I went with Tobbs to, I don't even know where we went. Me, Tobbs and Paul C. Tobbs was making videos. Me and Paul C were just giggling at each other and fecking about. We went there, I don't know, some big police station. Outside of it had the world's comfiest grass, mate. I swear to God, it was like a memory foam mattress. Everyone should be, what's he say? Be royal blue. No, not everybody. Got a lot of Parkham fans in Manchester. Somebody else was saying I got Parkham fans the other day. YNWA. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man. T1 Sunny morning, mate. Swear to God. Definitely Chetak. I ate them royals. Oh, I ate that dog. 45. How old? Well, Parky's older than that. Parky's about 50. Parky says he's 45. He's not. Don't know what. LOL. Probably matter. Just a Scottish thing, innit? Gav come to Manchester twice and got arrested twice. Oh, I didn't get arrested. I met some nice people. First, we went to Halfpenny or something like that it was called. We were slightly lost. Todd was looking for somewhere. Now, just like, listen, just find a pie shop because I've been in this car for ages. We haven't had that wait. So, yeah, we stopped for a cup of tea and a pie and we went to somewhere called Halfpenny or Halfpenny. It was spelt weird. Manchester's a pool. It was all right. Where we went, it was quite smart. Where we went, it was, tell you where was a pool. Derby. Derby was a right scruffy old place, mate. And I come from Middlesbrough, you know what I mean? We don't have settees and rubbish and loads of black bags and everything all over the place. The council clean up. It's just the people who are rough here, not the streets. Manchester was all right. Liverpool was all right. London was filthy. Filthy, man. Not rubbish everywhere in London, but everything's black and filthy, you know. You stop, you put your hand on a wall, you take your hand off and it's black. Black all over you. Yeah. I've lived in both council house and private house. I've had good landlords and really crap landlords. We'll have to reply to that message shortly. Stop calling me shorty. Not there. Aaron Dawes used to work in a solicitor's in Liverpool. See, we went to Liverpool, walked around the city centre. We even walked around an housing estate and that near the Everton ground. Wasn't scruffy. Like say, it was like round here, all the gardens and all that sort of looked after and nice enough houses. But yeah, Manchester, the areas we walked about, nice houses, wasn't scruffy, all looked nice. Where else did we go? Leeds. Leeds was all right. We went to Leeds. But London, manky. You know, T1. I remember going to Kensington. I went to Essex first, worked with some grounds. Went to work with a bloke in Kensington. And he owned a pub, this bloke. And back then, the first night I sat there, this fella was about, I was 16 then, this fella's about 40. He's telling me that within 10 months, there would be no English people left in London. That was in about 90 or 16, so 91-ish, something like that. So, how long are they waiting? But to be honest, everywhere you went, even back then in the 90s, in the shops, they were all foreign, even if they were French and Australians in the pubs and stuff like that. Loads of English in Scotland now. But to be honest, it's the further north you go, the cheaper living is. T1, innit? We have a lot of Cockneys live up here now, T1, lots of them. Not so much Cockneys, but people from down south, you know what I mean? I mean, to buy my house is about 93 grand. Probably cheaper than that. 3-bedroomed house with a front and back garden. Sunshine house, the front room has bay window and window at the other end. You know what I mean? You wouldn't get that for 93 grand in London. But you probably wouldn't get that for 93 grand down in the likes of Manchester and places like that. Get feck off of the fire, yeah, it's still all expensive here, like. But even that, do the parking cram, pay the parking fine, porky. Yeah, Eister's car probably breaks about 6 million regulation code things. Drives it like a tank. I worked with a guy named Colin from Manchester years ago. Came to work drunk every day. I used to work with a lad that he went to the pub every day. Guaranteed that he must have had a can before he came to work. Every dinner it was a pub. Then it was just to go in, have one pint and come out. But he was always at work. He always done his job. I found 40 quid for parking in the beef eater across from McDonald's. Like for private car parks, right? I think that's like across the road from our hospital now. Everything's a private car park. If you park responsibly, you wouldn't get a fine. You heard him? Eister, shut up, you. Oh, I don't get a park fine. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to come park my ass outside your house, me, Eister. He was drunk at 8 a.m. in the morning. Well, like I said, the lad I worked with was like that. He'd get in the van at like 6:30, 7:45-ish. Could smell he'd had a can. They took pictures of my registration, yeah, private car park, yeah, man. You got to watch out, there's no signs, haven't they? You'll have grace from you long terms. I will never, ever have to move, no. Yeah, I'll never have to move. Also, I will never have to pay bedroom tax because it's a 3-bedroomed house, but it's not. One of the bedrooms is a box bedroom, so you don't pay council tax for it if somebody isn't in it. Like I said, I can't foresee a time where Grace will move out and live by herself. She could, and I know people that live in these assisted living places, but Grace won't be living in no assisted anything as long as I live, because I'll be assisting her with everything she needs. That's so standing out about blue. Like I say, one of them things, Evie. One of them things. We can move on. But it wasn't an inch. Just like Danny. Another one who went around calling me names. When we measured it. She is definitely best at man, and like I say, as long as I'm here, then Grace will need for nothing, will need to do nothing that she can't do. And if she can't do it and I can't do it, I'm sure we can get somebody else who can. Feck the haters, because nobody cares. Yeah, exactly. Listen, I'm not here to be nasty or argue with anybody in full flow. I don't. That's just not what I do. It's not. You wouldn't catch me in the street in real life screaming and shouting. Don't do screaming and shouting. I think it's a waste of oxygen. I do get peed off sometimes and I do shout, but then that's it. If you hear me shouting on YouTube and I won't be on the next day. I will be having a few days off because, like Mrs. Nutta says, as soon as it starts to hurt your head, go off. Because sometimes things hurt my head. My big dog was going, I'd love to meet your big dog and I'd love to give it a massive cuddle. just looks like it's bigger than me and everything, like a massive dog. I like the dog across the road. I like big dogs. I just couldn't have one because they're too big for me. Have a lovely day, and have a lovely day, Josh. And I'll yeah, catch you both tomorrow, hopefully. Have you seen a video of the park ticket guy clapping a police car? It's okay. I tell you what I'll do is I'll get the things, Evie, and I'll send them to Torbs. The Torbs will have a look at them, and you know what I mean. We'll move on. Parts of YouTube has got very dark lately. I think it's lately, Patrick. Has it not always been like this? Has it not always been where people are nasty to each other? People do a lot of talking behind people's backs. A lot of just assuming that because you're on YouTube and everybody knows most things about me. It's just, yeah, it's YouTube. And I'm not just talking about me, I'm like other channels. One person won't like another person. So instead of just ignoring that person they don't like, they will go on about them forever. They'll put pictures of them up. They'll find out their name, where they live. Me. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. They haven't been made, like, definitely haven't been made. But yeah. I'll get my mate to, because I deleted them all. So what I'll do is I'll get my mate to send me them and then I'll send them to Torbs. I'm blue, baba dee baba da. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. Yeah, like I say, it's just, I think after so long of being on YouTube, you've got to either grow rhinoceros skin and try your best to ignore stuff, like I do, or leave it alone and just turn it off. No bother. No, but I think Torbs can talk to Evie and like maybe Messenger or something like that. I haven't got Evie on Messenger or whatever. So yeah. Because it's mainly in his chat. And maybe he's just crossed lines and I'm taking banter as something that it isn't. Maybe it, yeah. Maybe we have a different sense of humour and the stuff that was meant as a joke. I don't know. But yeah, that's all we can do, Geordie. Stiff up a lip. Crack on. Every lash you see in the street now's got a stiff upper lip, haven't they, Geordie? Every one of them's got like the lips don't move. Taught you that. Hello, how you doing? Have you had your lips done? No. You lying for? Someone's doing something because people say they saw me in chats. I don't know, Evie. Like I say, I don't know. I don't know. I know the things that I've seen you say, are you saying them? 100%. The things I've seen you say are definitely you saying them. Definitely. Turn off if it gets to you. Yeah, 100%, Geordie. Delete YouTube and download Candy Crush. If it's getting too much for you, and you, like say, I suppose you allow for a little bit of criticism. You know what I mean? Criticism. Like I said, people are never ever going to like everybody. Big up the Northeast crew. We stick together, and so we should. So we should. I think it's not even a Northeast thing in full flow. It's things are saying, pardon, okay, dokie. Like I say, maybe it was just interpretation, how I'm reading it, how other people are reading it and sending it to me. I don't know. I don't know. In real life, people don't ask for receipts. In real life, you don't show people receipts, do you? Probably in real life, someone's in the pub over there, yeah, to say, listen, not as a dickhead, I'm going to fill him in. My mate sat in the table next to him, and he's him stand up and say this, yeah. When I pull the blokey up at the street, I'm not going to say to him, and I'm bringing a recording of my mate saying it, or my mate to make sure. No, I don't think I can, Geordie. I don't think so. I do not want to play stupid YouTube games and put up comments on a what they're called, a post or anything like that. I don't want to do that. And just not what I do. You see, I don't want to show people. Yeah. Do, do, do. What was that? I froze? I bumped into the Nutter, didn't I? The Nutter channel. The channel of no chew. Well, I don't do it. I'm not going to. No. Am I not frozen now? Am I back? Morning, Robert. Mark Lawn, a spanner, gave Mark Lawn a spanner. Like I say, I had the Nutter channel coming here, but I was in chats and this Nutter channel was above me saying stuff, and I'm like, weird. It even confused me, and I'm like, hang on, look, fish cakes, boy. I don't know. I don't know the yarn. I don't get involved, Bobby. I'd rather you didn't even use innuendo, whatever they are. Like, yeah, I'm not really bothered. Like, say, other people's problems. I have my own. YouTube is the least of my problems because 6 till about 8:30, and then I turn it off. The problem is that when you have a channel, people get your number, you give them your number, your what's it called? Socialize. You then get everything that anybody ever says about you sent to you. Anybody who's talking about you on a live, you get linked in the live. It's a bit daft, it's a bit childish, but what can you do? Like you say, it's not like a playground, like a lot of people I've heard say the analogy, it's like a playground. It's not. On the playground, if you called me a dickhead, you wouldn't call me a dickhead the next day, slap you across a mush. Simple. That's yeah. That's in real life. You walk up to me and call me a name, you're going to get slapped across the face. I'm not going to stand and argue with you and make sure you don't call me any other names. Simple. That's right. We are just here to enjoy it. Exactly. Have a cup of tea and a crack. That's it. Just a cup of tea and a crack. I'm not here for any stupidness. And I won't partake in stupidness. I will try my best not to. It should be one account per person. 100% should be one account per person. It should be show your bank card when you start your YouTube, yeah? You've got to put your ID in to make YouTube. Simple as that. Otherwise, you don't get one. That's what it should be. PB says it's why? Where is it like? Where's Danny like? But yeah, I think it should be one per person. Old school rules, not 100%. I am old school. Yeah. In some ways, in other ways, not. But I still believe in don't call people names. Don't try and belittle people. If you can help someone up, don't push them down. And if you don't like them, don't go near them. Part of the TV license, that'll just shut it down and everybody will go somewhere else and do it somewhere else, won't it? Just do a Facebook Live, something like that. Right, I'm going to go and let these kids out. I'm ready for school. What we're going to put on?
Fancy flapping me up? You are in, I can see you.
I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. PE socks, PE socks. Every time my son does PE, can't have my PE socks. They're in your sock. Like it's like a bag thing that's on the back of the door. They're not. What they are. Not as broke the internet. What did I do like? Yeah. Every time. They're there. I was like, I'm not going up and looking in to find them for you, but that's where they are because that's where they go. You come in, your PE gets washed, put back upstairs. You're on PE twice a week. Got more viewers when I left. Cheek of it. Always free. Stuck in the kitchen. Listen, but what if I didn't come? How long would it be before I didn't come back? Before someone like text, what you should do is text me saying, "No, you haven't come back. No, your screen's gone blank." I'll be laid there on the kitchen floor forever. No one's going to come round in case I want them to cut the garden or do something. I hate Google, YouTube censoring me. Don't say stupidness then. Swear to God, Robert, nobody'd come round. They'd text me, and because I didn't text back, they'd think that's normal. They'd ring me because I didn't pick it up. They'd think that's normal. He doesn't usually pick up or answer back. Didn't come back and wonder how long people would wait in the chat. I reckon it'd still be here tomorrow, me, Matt. There'd still be people talking to each other tomorrow. I've gone on and seen people like this. They're on a bed, asleep on a bed, and people are watching them and talking all the way through the night. Why for? What's wrong with you? Be Xbox later. I'll be on Xbox later. But even on Xbox later, you'll just, oh, he's not on. Exactly. Everybody be like, not as loud still up, he's not answering his phone neither, he lost his phone, he's broke it. Just leave the laugh up. Somebody needs to waste, what do you say, like a nuisance? I ran Jackie's bath. She's testing out a new pillow. Time out in cool. Who's getting timed out like? I think the yeah. I want this. It's just like not showing me the chat. Like it's on this one, bro. Stevie boy, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. When you go to Middlesbrough, Rob. They come back with no wheels, T1. I'm only going for one day, but I'm going to Blackpool on, I think, the 5th of April. So I'll be in it, Blackpool that day and that night. We go home the next morning. You want to go T1? Like, no. Why do I want to go to Middlesbrough for? Morning Society X, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Not I was joking. Don't look at me. I don't time people out. Well, I do. Every now and then, occasionally, I'll time someone out, but I don't bother. I leave all that nonsense to Easter. We could go to a Middlesbrough game. I don't even go to a Middlesbrough game, but we could. If you want to come down, match thingy, take me. I don't really like big, massive crowds and that, like, but just keep hold of my ankle. Just keep hold of my hood. Behave. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like big crowds at all. I worked at the Borough Stadium. I've been to Borough matches. I've never liked them. Borough crap. Shut up, you. Shut up, you. You know nothing. Borough crap. Leeds are crap. Edible. That's Bobby. Society X. Bobby's called Edible now. Can't call him El Diablo. Come on. What devil's supposed to be scary? Tom Eben out Nutta. What for? What's he doing? Let's have a look. Just started raining by the sound of it. Sounds like it's proper rainy. El Bobby. El Bobby. We could call him El Bobby. I'm offended. You're not allowed to be offended? You're not allowed to be offended? Yeah. Not while you're wearing Crocs. We can go in the beginning of April, meet up with Nutta T1. If you come to Blackpool the 5th of April, then maybe I can meet up with you on that day. I don't know what it's a stag do, you know what I mean? But I'm sure I can tell you where we are so you can come and have a pint. A cup of tea. You might see drunk Nutta. Or the ultimate nuisance, as my best mate Rambo calls me. There's still time. Yes, man. It's only a day out, innit? Come down, you'll be home by. If you go to Blackpool, you can go down there and come back, can't you? In a couple of hours and come down. More than likely we come to Scotland in June. I'm not sure because Rambo's still dragging his heels. I don't want to do this. I don't do that. I'm trying to talk him into going to Motherwell because where we went to them, what's it called? You know, where we went for a cup of tea and that, and the second-hand shop. There must be a pub there that has thingies, rooms. You know what I mean? That's all you need. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, you were in Motherwell. Motherwell. So see, I think me and Rambo could stay in Motherwell. You know what I mean? It was only a little place. Can't cause bother there, can we? I'm saying we can't cause. It's Rambo, I think. I blame Rambo anyway. He's a nuisance. No, we took you to a quiet place. Wasn't quiet for long. You can stay in the hut in the other spare room. No, man. Not with Rambo. Well, Rambo won't. He's like Mrs. Nutter. He thinks you're all serial killers. Rambo's like, what are you talking to loads of crazy people on YouTube for and then go to their house? Are you mad? But I think I've proven none of them are serial killers yet. 1 hour from Liverpool is Blackpool. There you go then, Migs. 5th of April. Get yourself over for a... Well, you'd have to have somewhere to kip if you're having a pint, wouldn't you? Because you haven't got a car. I thought we were staying for 2 nights and I've tried to poke and dead leg the groom and all that to get one, but he won't. He won't do 2 nights. He'll only do 1. And he's my lift home, you know what I mean? He's my lift home, so I've got to, yeah, got to go when he goes. We need to go to Lanark on a Saturday night, not a live band in every pub. Yes, man. And this time I'll remember my teeth. I went last time I went to Roberts, I forgot my bottom teeth. Then we goes to a place to eat. He goes, "Would you like a steak?" No, I'm looking at him thinking, no. Couple of rates, couple of minces. Who's that? Oyster and pork chops. I used to get high when I was at work. I was a steeplejack. Boom, boom. Minces. Mate, I don't know where we staying, right? But it's a double room. 60 quid for 2 years for one night. Something wrong with that, isn't there? We should have learned. Well, these stag people didn't go when me and Rambo went to the £49 a night. Oh dear. £49 a night. Soon as they had the bloke, he's saying to Rambo how much it was. I thought, this is going to be rough, this. Who stays at Blackpool? I don't know. I'm going with my brother-in-law, my new brother-in-law. He will be when they get married. Catch you in a bit, matey. Catch you in a bit, Matt. And I must assume, and a lot of the groom's friends, I don't know these people. All these people I don't know. We go. I only know really. My brother-in-law and the new brother-in-law sort of know, but he's never been nowhere with me or no like that. Not that I can remember anyway. We found a gem of a hotel last visit. Well, I said to him, "How come it's that cheap?" And he said they're all pretty cheap. One bedroom scout room, no windows. Yeah, no windows, no TV, just a bed. That's all you need. We had a decent hotel last time we went to Newcastle. Me and Mrs. The Napoleon or something like that, I think it was called. Something like that anyway. It was all right, nice. The room was nice. Six B 10, 6B3. What do you get in? You get in prison? Single damper as well. Maybe 10x4, if that. Definitely not 10x6. £1 a night. £100 a night. No. That's when we went with Mrs. Nutter. It was 2 nights. But I got, you know me, I'm a dealer. I'm a wheeler dealer. So we don't be doing the booking online thing. I'll show you what we do. So when we got there, so I booked online, gave him my name and all that. And he was like, no, it's no reservation. I was like, eh? I was like, oh no. Like, have you got rooms? Yeah. I was like, well, I'll go back on. I was like, you must be able to beat that. So I got a better price. I got 2 nights for 160 instead of 240 or something like that. We could have had a breakfast, but to be honest, breakfast was one of them where you croissants and butter and stuff like that. No. We went and got a proper breakfast. Proper rain and now, mateys. What have to do with any of that? Since I've got this new phone, my thing's activated again. This EE thing, because that's who the phone is, EE. But also my internet's EE, so it keeps sending me daft updates. No, Mrs. Nutter can't go on the stag do, can she? She's going on the end do. She can't go on the stag do. The stag do, man. What happens on the stag do stays on the stag do. Booking.com, Nutter. You just lie, Migsy. You go to the hotel, you pretend you did, and when they find out that you didn't, you go, oh, you're joking, aren't you? And then you can book a room with usually, well, last time in Newcastle it wasn't cash. I couldn't use cash. I had to use my bank card. I was fuming. But I now know most places when you go away, don't take cash, just take your bank card, because cash is no good, is it? Some places. In the hotel, you couldn't even get a drink at the bar with cash. Yeah, I used your card. It's got so expensive in Blackpool. I'll be all right. I'll be fine. Thanks, Whoop. Feck off. Catch you tomorrow, Geordie. Welfare Jack with Crit. These 2 minutes and I'm gone. 2 minutes and I'm off. It's raining, so I'm going to jog around that shop. Bits and bobs I need. And that's about it. There's not much I don't need, to be honest. Maybe put a tenner on the gas. Catch you a bit urban. Calls me Pete. Calls me on the Xbox Pete. My mum doesn't even call me Pete. I think she calls me Peter. Oh, again, there's only Mrs. Nutta really that calls me Peter. And when she's talking to people, she goes, "Oh, Peter said," and they're like, "Oh, hang on, who's Peter?" Who's he? Nutter. And they say most people know me as Nutter, and yeah, there's another Peter. Well, was a few, but there's only one now. Feckin' Pete. You know what I mean, Robert? Pete. Disgusting. I used to behave, because you know. Don't you start with Peter, eh? You know. Does your friend's name begin with? He thinks I still haven't got that picture of him the last wedding he went to. Oh, screenshotted and saved that one. Oh, whoa. You what? It's in the pocket. Get a bar card with the room, couple of pints. Bingo. I'm not allowed to play bingo. Some people are daft enough to let me, but I'm not allowed to play bingo. Mouse in the corner. Mouse in the corner. They go mad. See, I was once in there, they shouted, "Hello, everybody, it's £25 for a line." I was like, I can get you cheaper than that in the toilets. £25. Moment, so yeah, I'm not allowed to play bingo. I make up my own silly words for the numbers. Mouse in the corner, mouse in the corner. Yeah, but then they stop everything, Nessie, and they go, "We have an house." And I'm like, no, a mouse. There was a little mouse in the corner over there. It's run off. That's why I'm not allowed to play bingo. Over 70s, 80, Migsy. Yeah, Migsy will enjoy some bingo. He's old. I paid the puggies, then dinner. What's a puggies? Walked out in a bingo. Well, like say in the I'll do it tomorrow. I found my old club card from 2006 when I was definitely not allowed to play bingo. I was bad. I was bad bandits. Ooh. Don't mind every now and then, but they're just there to make money for the place they're in. So it's yeah. I think if you look at them and see them like that, then yeah. But every now and then I will go in the bookies, usually because one of my mates is going in there, or well, I'm bandits, yeah, man, that's what they were called. But king, rigged. Well, yeah, they're there to make money. It's not that they're rigged, they do pay out, but they take in far more than they pay out, because otherwise, why would they be there? Right, everybody, it's past my time, past my bedtime. I found my song. Find my song, put it on, and I get on with my day. People have a lovely day.
My mate Nutta, he's little and small, only 3 feet tall, not big at all. Wants to drink tea, talk shite all night. Got a flat cap, but he's With every sip and every laugh, he's the king of his gaff. Little Nutta in his tiny shoes, facing big troubles without a clue. Tea's his weapon, words his muse, he's got the heart to never lose. Hey Nutta, Nutta, keep it tight, drinking tea and talking light. Flat cap stylish every night, wave your fists ready to fight. Hey Nutta, Nutta, keep it tight, drinking tea and talking light. Flat cap stylish every night, wave your fists ready to fight.
Right, everybody, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Be good.